Hi guys, this is Omer from MMOHut.com. I'm their first impressions gameplay video for Heroes of Gaia, a 2D browser-based strategy MMO published by Snail Games USA. Now I'll spend about 10 to 15 minutes running around checking this game out, make some comments. If you guys want to play Heroes of Gaia or just learn more about it, do check it out full review on the link below. And it is a browser-based MMORPG and it's meant to compete with games like Ebony, the Kingori, the Caesar, and games like that. So let's go ahead and log in. Now the reason I'm doing a video for Heroes of Gaia is it's because it is a popular game, and Snail Games is the same company behind Age of Armor. Not exactly a very well-known game or a very good game, but they're behind Age of Armor and Ministry of War. So let's go ahead and pick our starting race and camp over here. Human male, we have human male, human female, elf male, and so forth. There's actually 8 of these too. Yep, there's about 8 of these guys. And there's a total of 4 different races and 2 different camps, Holy and Separatist. So let's see what we got over here. I'm going to pick this guy most likely. We can see her random chest movements, though not as obscene as some games. So let's go and play on this character. Name of role. Is that my hero? I'm going to go ahead and name him Remote. And click creation over here. Name my castle will of course be Letopolis. You know what? I'm going to go with Letopolis every time I play one of these browser-based strategy games. And again, these are all very similar. Though the reason I did Heroes of Gaia right now is because the game is actually a little bit original, because it takes a little twist on the whole MMO strategy thing. Much like Might and Magic Heroes Kingdoms was a little bit different. But let's go ahead and click continue over here. So we have a basic tutorial to start the game. I'm going to skip this for now because I already know how to play, and I'll show you that real quick. And you can see the actual town screen over here looks a little bit different. I personally prefer the system that games like Ebony have, where it's just over-the-top view, just like Caesar, because it's so much easier to see what's going on. But over here we have our town hall over here, and that's all we got right now. So let's go ahead and click our town hall, and let's build a barrack. It should be barracks. I don't know why it says barrack. Let's go ahead and build a barrack. You can see how much the resource costs over here. Let's click build on it. And hopefully that should be done soon. Let's go click close this out, and I think it's in the process of building. Nope, it's already built. So in the barracks area, I can train different units. I mean, it's pretty obvious. Most all the MMORPGs and browser-based strategy MMOs are just like this. We got spear militia, scouts, and so forth. A bunch of different units over here. We actually upgraded barracks as well to let you train higher level units. We have a guard tower over there where we can build other units and supportive structures for our town. Close that out over here. But the game's interface also is very different than other browser-based strategy games. We have over here basically just our 2 units over here. You can build everything from your town hall rather than just having to click on plots of land like you did in games like Ebony and Caesar. I actually like that view better, but let's go build a market. Not exactly sure what I need a market for, but you know what? I'm going to go ahead and build it. The game's English translations are not really that great, but it's okay. I mean, it is a Chinese company behind the game. But let's go click tasks over here. For some reason, instead of quests, the game calls them tasks. I mean, everybody's familiar with the term quest. I don't know why they decided to change things around. So town hall reaches level 2 is 1 quest. Build a barrack is 1 quest. I already did this already though. So let's click accept. And let's go get reward because it's already done. I got 24 ore, 24 sulfur, crystal, and gold. Now those are the game's resources over here. A lot of, it's much like other games too. We got our build an arena. Let's go grab this quest too. Now tasks in the game, the main tasks, you'll get more and more as you complete these. And the good thing about these main tasks is that they give the game some direction. I mean, you'll always at least have something to do early on. You have daily tasks as well. But in hero tasks and a bunch of other different tasks you can complete. Now these are all just missions. And it's just something to do while building up your empire over here. The game does start off slow, but I want to show you guys when you click the leave castle button. And this is where things get a little bit interesting. Maybe not really interesting, but different. So I want to stress that it is a little bit different. So you can see my castle over here. I am Castle Letopolis over here, owned by Remote. And you can see nearby stuff over here. We got treasure level 10. We got lumber. If I go grab this lumber, it should give me a quick boost to my lumber stash. I only have 42 right now. So you know what? We're gonna go. Let's go fight this guy over here, though. He's a spear militia chillaxing over there. So let's left click on that guy and let's click attack. Right now, these are his defending troops. He's got 15 dudes for a total of 1,875 attack power. So let's click attack over here, and we can click arrange, and you can see my hero over here. In my town, I have 30 of these spear militia, not spearmen, and 24 archers. So let's click this guy and click over here. And I can go to click maximum over here, and I moved all my troops from my base to my hero. And yeah, you have to equip your hero with armies, otherwise your hero will get owned if he fights by himself. Move everything over there, and let's close this stuff out. Simple enough. You can actually arrange them the way you want. I should put the warriors up front and the archers in the back, but I'm not going to bother. Close that out and click attack. Now, you can see my epic hero over here moving very, very slowly towards the enemy over here, who's actually just walking in place like a boss. He makes it look too easy. Look at him. Looks like a boss walking in place like that. And when my enemy gets near him, my hero gets near him, we should be able to fight him. And there's a whole other aspect of the game is this world map area. When a battle begins, you can actually command the battle yourself or let it do it automatically. I'm going to click command over here, just to click confirm to show you guys what the battle looks like. My army's on the left side, their army's on the right side. As you can see, my troops are stacked. We got 30 dudes on top of over here, 24 dudes over there. He's only got like 7 guys, so there's no way he can win. We can go click attack over here, and it's pretty much going to do the whole battle for itself. I mean, I'm not even sure why it gives you the option to command the battles, because it's all done automatically anyway, except you can choose when to retreat if you're doing it yourself, and you can focus fire certain units. And this is only really important if you have 2 very big armies and you actually want to figure out what's going on and you want to watch a cool battle. You can do that, but in the smaller battles it really makes no difference. You're better off just not watching it and doing your own thing back in town. But it's kind of cool because you have the whole world over there. I don't think the world is persistent world, because I haven't seen other heroes walking around over there, though it might be. It'd be really cool if the world was the world map area was persistent. Again, though, I don't think that's the case. So after winning that battle, I get 46 experience over here. So let's go. See, now before I can command my unit to go somewhere else, let's say I want to attack this lumber over here. And by attacking that lumber, you actually just get the lumber. A small quantity of wood is defenses seem weak. If I want to click attack, it doesn't work because my hero has to go all the way back to base before he can attack again. Now, I'm not sure why the game does that. I mean, there may be a way around it, but the game makes it difficult to tell you. See, now that he went back to base, I can click attack over here. And I don't think you can even change course either. Once your guy sets course, he's going to go exactly where he wants to go, or where he's sent to go. So let's go click over here, lumber mill. So let's go attack that lumber mill. Oh, it's owned by nobody, so we can go and attack it. Let's click occupy over here, and let's click occupy. So our troops should be heading towards it. So once I actually get that lumber mill, I can actually start getting lumber every so often and increase my lumber production. So unlike games like Ebony, Caesar, and those kind of games where the only way to get resources is to just upgrade your lumber mills, your mines, your gold mines, and stuff like that, and that's, you just keep grinding your economy like that. Over here, it's a little bit different because you don't actually build lumber mills inside your own base. You have to actually go conquer them out in the game world. Now, this lumber mill over here, I don't know how powerful it is. There are more lumber mills in the game that are further away from your base that are really powerful. And the ones that are really powerful, stronger guilds and players are trying to fight over them. So, the most powerful, the most producing lumber mills out there, and the most producing gold mills, gold mines, not mills. That doesn't make sense. The most producing gold mines out there are taken over by other players. The weaker ones are usually left for new players, so you can get them yourselves, because you can only occupy up to 5 of these different mines at once. So, there's no, more powerful players have no use on the weaker stuff, so you can get that yourself. So when I get over there, it should increase my lumber production, and I think that's a little bit original. I think this is one of the only games that does this. I should also mention the graphics over here are obviously not that great, but the graphics actually remind me a little bit. I gotta attack this first. Let's click confirm. The graphics on the world map area and the battle area reminds me of Heroes of Might and Magic Online from TQ Digital. Though neither this or the Heroes of Might and Magic Online really do justice for the Might and Magic franchise, but at least the art style a little bit and the world map a little bit are a bit similar. And yeah, they're just like that actually. So as a browser-based strategy game, first of all, like I said earlier, there are so many of these games, so many. The most popular, of course, being Ebony, Gripolis, and those kind of games. The ones you probably all heard of. This game is actually surprisingly popular too, which is why, again, I'm doing it. I wouldn't be doing this game if it wasn't that popular. And it is by Snail Games, but I guess it's called Suzuhu Snail Electronic Company. But yeah, they're Snail Games. They have another game coming up too, Ministry of War. And their other one client-based game is Age of Armor, which has horrible translations that is hilarious. So we should win this battle real soon. And you can actually equip your hero and stuff too. This is definitely not the first game not the first strategy MMO out there, nor is the first one with an emphasis on heroes, but I feel like it's the first game out there with this whole world aspect to it. I mean, every game has it nowadays, but this is a lot more in-depth, because not only are there mines out here, there's monsters you can attack. The further you go out, you can find more powerful lumber mills and more unit producing, more difficult units and stuff. We can go all the way over here. Let's see, what are on these stars over here? This is the Undead Tower. There's very special units over here in this tower, blah, blah, blah. Strength of Tower, Guardian, something. So there's really powerful units over here. So if I were to send my hero over here, he would get owned. You can actually get more than one hero as well. Right now my hero is probably going back to his base. Let's see, where's my hero? And he's chillaxing over here, I think, right now. Let's see if I attack this guy. Where is my hero going to come out of? Attack. No, my hero's going back to base, I guess. Because my hero is somewhere. Click on him over here. I don't even know where my hero is right now. We can go back to our base over here. I should be able to train another hero. And if you have 2 heroes out, you can send them out to do their own things, and they can both be grinding. But I feel like the progression in this game is a lot less just sitting in your base, constantly upgrading your own stuff. And instead, you're off exploring the little game world over here and actually conquering resources and fighting other players like that too. It definitely gives the game an original taste, though. One big problem with this game, I think, is the game's cash shop, which unfortunately, like every other strategy game, is ridiculously overpowered. Whoever ends up sending money to the cash shop ends up being really popular. So we can check out the shop over here. You got these are the cash shop over here. Now, the way the cash shop works over here, I think, let's find out for ourselves. Let's say I want to pay with PayPal, click next. So it requires 10 points is $1. Simple enough. And this stuff seems pretty cheap over here. $1, $2. We can scroll through over here. So far this stuff does seem pretty cheap. We can see, but you can actually buy resources. If you're ever low on resources, you just go to the game store and you can buy it. And when you're PvPing with other players, with your large armies, it usually comes down to whoever ends up spending the most money wins. This costs 50 points, that's $5. We got a hero tab with 500 points, that costs $50. So certain items are very expensive, and you can actually train your armies almost instantly if you spend money doing it. So let's go over here and see how long it takes me to build some spear militias. Let's go ahead and build max amounts of these, because I can spend all my money doing it. Only takes me 7 minutes because I'm only making 6 units. If you want to make a couple hundred units at a time though, it takes a lot longer, but you can reduce that cost of course by spending money. So the game's PvP again becomes really imbalanced. Let's see what else we got over here. We got a windmill over there. My durability over here is 100, my gold per hour is 160. I can increase my gold power by taking over gold mines in the game or just upgrading my town hall over here. If we click enter town hall, we should be able to see that. Yep, you can upgrade over here. You can rename my castle too, but there's no point of doing that. Let's see what other interface stuff there is out there. Now, I really don't like the game's interface, like I said earlier. I actually really hate the game's interface. I don't know why. Just personal preference, I guess, but it just seems very clumsy and like made in 1999. I mean, the game is different, and it definitely is original for what it's trying to do, and it definitely has a strong emphasis on hero combat and stuff like that than other games. Let's see my hero page over here. I'm not seeing my hero right now. Remote. I should be able to click on him, but close it out. You can actually equip stuff on your heroes too. And different armor. Again, it's not the only game that does that, but there's a stronger emphasis on that over here. And the world map is cool to explore and stuff like that too. But I have actually played several of these browser-based MMOs already. I think they're actually really fun to play for a while. But unfortunately, once you've played one or two of them, you've actually played them all because there's very little difference between them. Though if you're a fan of the genre, I mean, there's no reason not to give Heroes of Gaia a try. I mean, aside from the broken cash shop, which you should expect by now. But I mean, these browser-based games are probably the worst at it. But the game itself is pretty fun. And you can definitely enjoy it if you're fans of these kind of games. So let's see what else we got over here. Let's go to Leaf Castle again. I probably should be building more stuff too. So let's go back over here real quick. Basically, while you're building stuff in town, you're supposed to be controlling your heroes. Let's not go over here, close it out. And can we attack here yet? Where's my hero? Where is my hero? There's no hero over here. Nope, you haven't selected a hero to dispatch. So where is Remote over here? He is chillaxing over here. Yep, he's right over here. I can click recall on him to send him back to base. So let's go ahead and recall him. And he's going to be recalled. And I still believe do I still control this? Yep, it's still under my name, Remote. So if another player were to attack this base, he will be able to take it because I'm not defending it. So if I were to put units over here to defend, it'd be harder for him to take it. And if somebody else did take it, I could always fight back. Let's see, my hero's going all the way back to base. Can I just change? Can I attack over here now? Just click attack. And nope, the game does not let me attack him right now. I gotta wait till my hero goes back to base before I can do that. Which I guess is kind of lame too. Can I click on it to stop? Yep, there's my hero page over here. He's got equipment over here. And some skills and stuff too. Can we stop him? Yep, he stopped. Whoa, he's like walking in place like a boss. Let's treasure level 1. I like treasure. Let's go take the treasure. Attack. And nope, I haven't selected a hero dispatch. So he literally has to go all the way back to base. I mean, can I do anything over here? Nope. This guy cannot attack over here unless I maybe click move. Nope, he moves back to base. So he's got to go back to base before he can be dispatched again. So while you're training stuff, you want to keep dispatching your hero. The further you travel away from your base, so we go to this elite corner over here, we can find more difficult units. Let's see this guy over here. No, I think he's 1-star too. But you can find more difficult stuff maybe up over here. This place looks kind of cool. This Orc Castle. And I don't know how powerful it is yet either, so maybe it's another player's base too. But anyway, guys, I am running out of time. If you guys do want to play Heroes of Gaia or just learn more about it, do check it out for a review on the link below. Later, guys.